Namaste. Today we are going to learn two asanas, Vajrasan and Supta Vajrasan. Vajrasan is very simple and it is the only asana which can be performed even after having your food. Rather, you should do this asana after your meals for better digestion. Let's see how to do this.
Sthiti, sitting posture. Fold the right leg from knee, sit on your heel, fold the left leg and sit comfortably on both the heels. Rest your palms on thighs. Ideally, the toes and heels of both the feet should be touching each other. But if this posture is not comfortable, you can keep the heels apart and then sit. Keep your back and neck straight. Sit in this posture for 15 minutes. You can read a book, say any stotra, or even you can watch TV after having your meal while doing this asana. There is good compression of calf muscles and all the blood supply is focused in abdominal region, hence aids in digestion. Slowly return to Sthiti by straightening the legs one by one. If this posture is also not comfortable, initially you can keep a pillow or a folded bed sheet below the ankles or between your thighs and calf. After practicing for 1 or 2 weeks, you will be able to perform without using any accessories. Benefits: it improves digestion. Useful in people suffering from flatulence, means gases, and constipation. It strengthens the muscles of calf and thighs. Vajrasan is one of the meditative postures. So, you can do pranayam, omkar in this asana. Now, who should not do this? Patients with rheumatoid arthritis or who have undergone knee surgery should avoid doing this asana. Remember, while doing Vajrasan, keep your back straight, otherwise proper benefits won't be gained. If you are doing Vajrasan for longer time, do movements of ankle joint after that and take a walk for some time so that it will help in recirculation of blood in joints.
Yoga means balance. Asana is one of the small steps from the 8 steps of yoga. So while doing asanas also, we should try to maintain balance. Few asanas come in pairs known as complementary asanas. Last time we learnt Shashankasana and bent forwards. Today we shall see its complementary asana, Supta Vajrasan, and we will bend backwards.
For demonstrating Supta Vajrasan, my daughter Radhika also joined me, and you will see she performs better than me. Start with Vajrasan. Then, slowly with the support of elbows, recline backwards, very gently. If you can go till this level only, be in this position. If easily possible, then slowly touch your shoulders and head. Now fold your hands as if making a pillow and rest your head on your palms. You will feel a nice stretch in your thighs. Ideally, knees should be close together and touching the ground. But don't force or strain yourself. Regular practice will lead you to perfect posture. While coming up, slowly, stepwise straighten your arms without giving jerk. Otherwise, you can get cramps. Slowly get up, straighten your legs and return to Sthiti. Benefits: Supta Vajrasan improves digestion. It's very useful in people having constipation. It gives strength to thigh muscles and also abdominal muscles. Supta Vajrasan removes drowsiness. If done for only 1 minute after getting up in the morning, you will feel fresh and you won't feel any lethargy at all. People having spine problems, slip disc, spondylitis, and also people having hernia should avoid doing this asana. Remember, Supta Vajrasan should always be done empty stomach or with minimum 4 hours gap after having solid food. Only Vajrasan can be done after food. Stay happy, stay healthy. Thank you.